I'm recording all this. Dummy. Oh well. Okay, here we go. Heyo! Okay, here we come back. Part 2 of the Timegate. First thing, I'm just gonna close this window. We got the fancy weekend happening. Great, wonderful. Close that. I don't know why I didn't close that in the first video. Okay, so real quick, where are we at? We're sitting at level 59. I made it to level 60 on my first playthrough, so I figured that's where I would start this one off at. Now I do have an upgrade for Jax, so I'm going to go over the upgrades I've picked, the formation I've got. We'll pick his upgrade, and then I've also got 2 more folks I can throw in here, so we'll look at them in a second too. Okay, so first, who we got in the party? Let's go... I guess we'll just go down the hero bench here. So Brenner, with him I have picked his rally ability, giving extra damage to champions in the same column. I usually use him as a damage buffer. I've played around with dwarves a little bit. I don't find them to be that great in terms of damage, so I use them as buffers instead. Also why I went with Diath instead of Binwin. Although, again, in hindsight, he is a better standalone character than either of the... Anyways, doesn't matter. Celeste, I've got her sitting in the back here behind Jax and Ashara. Now I know that seems weird, but I'm going to switch Ashara out for Delina in a minute here. Now with Celeste I've picked her extra damage as well. I always go pro damage for the most part. It usually makes the most sense for me anyways. Nayeli, got her sitting in the very front row, of course, for that damage bonus. And again, instead of the extra health for her, I have picked extra damage for everybody. Jax, you know what, we're here, might as well. Now with him, who else is coming up? Makos. Makos will be an extra damage kind of guy. I'm not sure. So Loner works, you give him a damage bonus to... so with his Loner ability, you give him a damage bonus for having nobody in front of him. And with Socialite, you get an extra damage bonus for having a multitude of races around him. Go with that one. I hope that's a good choice, going with Socialite. He did, anyways, have 3 people around him. It beat again, eh? Oh yeah, I'm sitting on those upgrades, that's right. Let's get him his money, so now they're all at trillions. Okay, so Calliope, nope, I wasn't doing that much. There you go. So Calliope, I have also picked bonus damage. I've got her positioned behind Nayeli so that Nayeli gets the temporary health bonus as well. So we've got her primary damage buff for that main column, and then the temporary health for the only person who will take melee damage, hopefully. Ashara, to stay consistent with the first video, I have picked her dwarf and elf bond again. Now she's just sitting here. She has multiple hits, so might as well give her the damage bonus to keep that rolling as best as possible. Minsk, no specialization choice yet? No, not yet. So he's just chilling there in that row for the bonus damage. That's that. Just a place filler for the most part. And now we are going to trillions, it looks like. So let's throw Delina in here. Now, like I said, Delina, I'm actually going to switch with Ashara. I don't want to get rid of Ashara, though. The game's been doing that to me a lot. So there you go. So now my elves both have, my 2 elves now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage buffs. I'll give them a damage special. Well, you know what? We'll get into that when it happens. And Makos, I'm not sure how I want to put him in here yet, so I'm actually going to leave that. Let's do a whole row of upgrades for... Okay, there you go. And let's go after this boss again. Actually, turn on auto progress. Okay, so we're looking at the exact same formation as last time, except now with Delina. I've switched her in with Ashara. And, yeah, now we just throw some coins down range. I've got 405% gold fine, so that should speed things up a little bit. Let's get you out of my face here real quick. Good shot, I like it. Ayah! That's that well-placed, ironically accurate fireball. Good thing Brenner didn't steal the kill that time. Oh, except I'm supposed to make jokes while there's not things happening so that I have a clean transition. Great. Well, listen, this one's going to be a little bit choppy, but I'm just going to cut us ahead to like level... I'll go to level 70 and we'll see what we get to. I don't have a ton of time to work with in these videos, so I gotta make sure I keep things reasonably brief. Oh, you know what? We're rolling through this one pretty quick. Look at that, eh? Yeah. Cool. I like it. All those multiple hits. Delina with her dual lightning bolts. Is it already dual? No, it is just a singular enemy. Okay, that's an upgrade we get in a minute. Hiya! Eat clicks, rat! Rah! Okay, so I know I said I was gonna go until like level 70-ish or something, but I really want to kill this guy. And I just got her upgraded. That upgrades everybody. So we're gonna smash him! Smash him! Get him! Get him! Super get him! Yeah, shifty bugger! Yeah! Everybody get him! Oh! Man, I always think that's gonna do so much more. And then it's just like... It doesn't. I thought I was gonna just, you know, like, ultimate smash! And I wouldn't have enough time to even say anything. But now I'm here, I'm like... Hey man, you want to hurry this up a little bit or something, or what? Jeez Louise. You're hanging out. Maybe we're not here to hang out. Anyways. Got him! Okay, so I just want to take a second really quick to highlight this. Oh my goodness, no, hang on, that's background sound. I can't have that. Oh! Okay, so... Typically my parties are designed to run fairly passively. I play the game a lot in the background while I do other things. And I often find that levels like this, where there's a lot of ranged opponents, give me a really hard time. And this is specifically why Calliope is a bonus in your party. That because you start taking damage basically as soon as the enemies enter the screen, instead of them having to walk all the way up to you, Naeli takes, or whoever is in the front row anyways, will take a lot of damage. So having Calliope in the party is a huge bonus to that. Now I guess while I'm here, I am going to go with, I do have Minsk's next upgrade, which is his specialization. We'll pull that up. So now, I'm not going to make the choice just yet. I just want to go over the choices really quick, and then I'm going to double check who the level 25 boss is, because that's who the boss is going to be at level 75, which is the last level we need to beat in this particular mission. So I'm going to see who that boss is, and I'm going to pick the specialization based on that. Because that will be, I assume, the hardest fight to get through. Okay, so I'm going to check that, pick his specialization. I'm just going to get us to the last boss, because I think we're getting about done for time here. Okay, so here we go. I'll see you guys on level 75. Oh my goodness. Okay, so here we are, level 74. I think I've kept the party the same as it was before. I didn't go check the other clip. I probably should have first. I had to let it sit overnight because it kind of got stuck for a while. And I had some other things to do. So just a quick over. Do we need an overview? No, this is the same video. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead. As it is. Cost brackets. We've got Brunner up to a Q. Everybody else is still in the T's, so we're still pretty low rung so far. Hoping though we should be okay without Makos. I'm surprised I still haven't put him in yet, but I don't know exactly where to put him. So I've just kind of left it. And hopefully it'll be okie dokie. Although it's not necessarily looking great. You can go that way, you'll hit everybody. Perfect. Do that. Ice Storm, pow 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 pow. Man, those ultimates have not been nearly as effective as I'm hoping they would be. Let's get you out of here real quick. And then you can hit them. Pow pow. How about that? No, that's not, okay, so maybe still stuck? Which will be unfortunate, because the event is gonna end right away. I mean, not right away, I got a couple hours yet, but yikes about it. Well, okay, let's warp to me doing maybe not so bad at this. Okay, so this mission has given me a whole lot of grief, and we're running out of time. I'm hoping that this last upgrade for Jax here will be the one that makes all the difference and helps me kill this boss. 'Cause I'm about done with it. Okay, so Mako's sitting up front here. I don't really got anywhere good to put him. So he's just chilling. He doesn't affect the damage of anybody. He doesn't do enough damage to make a difference, even if I put him in my primary damaging row, the center column there. He's really, like, yeah, he just doesn't do much for me, you know? So, he's just chilling. Everybody else is the same. Nayeli and Calliope buffing that main row. Celeste buffing Jax and Delina. Brunner buff the main column. Ashara, elves and dwarves again to work with that main column. Let's stun this guy here. Minsk, I picked humanoids. So we get the extra damage bonus against the boss here. Oh, push him back. Yeah, and so hopefully on this. Oh, that's okay though. Not bad. This is the yes! That third or fourth time I tried that. I'm real jazzed. That's a win. Okay, so yeah, that was that. So with a 400% gold find multiplier, I needed to get everybody to almost quadrillions, or the 15th cost exponent for your cost brackets, and then a handful of ultimates to work it down. So I mean, basically just playing the game, but yeah, to primary characters, Mako's included, everybody up to about Qs, and you'll roll through 75 no problem. With a 400% gold fine multiplier. Otherwise, you be struggling, because I didn't even do well this go around. I would have liked to have a bit more multiplier, maybe a 6 or a 7 would have made this easy. Anyways, silence. Yeah, thanks for watching this extra. I don't even know how this is gonna turn out. Filmed it over 2 days. I kind of forgot where I was going. I'm pretty sure I looked reasonably bored and frustrated during it, because it was sort of frustrating and a lot more time consuming than I wanted it to be. Which I think is the nature of this game, but I'm so used to playing with like a 400 billion gold multiplier that this is a little slow for me. Anyways, now I'm just rambling. I'll see you in the next video. I don't know what it's gonna be. I got yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye bye.